that you are connected to the call today. We can see everyone connected to the call, starting from Apostle Frank Elad. I can see Atambala, Awesome, Benny, Onaski, Brenda, Brian, Bucci, Celine, Chia, Bertrand, Derek, Shia, Chiduma, Ubochi, Chukwemeka, Chiny, Triumph, Collins, Ubelashe, Dana, Papa, Dina, Jean, Dokas, Wawure, Waweru, Dorothy, Ekpedeme. Thank you for joining. Emmanuel, Wanjiki, Emmanuel Ekbo, Emmanuel Undum, Evelyn, Faith Ungugi, Faith Fela, Fair Claudine, Fidelis, for Mekong, Francis Ogodol, FT, Gladys, Globis Tech, Godwill. Good to have you on the show. Ibuku Brandnoom, thanks for joining us. Igwe Victor, Ikechuku Justini Mose, Inem Alpha iPhone, Karine, Itel Ito, Robong, thank you for joining us. Jacqueline, Jerry, Jay, and Fams BTC, Jerry, Joyce Wamugo, Judith, Justice Asemota, Cars iPhone, Car Fidelis Corsi, Lawrence Okafo, Lilian Undunze, Linda Francis, Lucky Matthew. Thank you guys for joining us. Lucy Lumen Christie, Martha, thank you for joining us. Mary, McCallie, Meg Inong, Minister Alex, thank you all for joining us. Monday, Etefia, March, Mr. Gentle, Naomi, Jubilee, Unfomi, Unsinkang, Unsom Michael, thank you for joining us. Olainka, Olivia, Oma, Owoye, thank you for joining us. Petra, PSU Eagle Wings, Prince Ade, Rachel, Remy Oni, thank you for joining us. Roland Tata, good to have you on the show. Thank you for joining us. Samsung, Sarah Favor, thank you for joining us. Sheun Ariba Lucy, thank you for joining us. Sharon Oku, Shelley, Simon Bernard, Songang, Trefin, good to have you on the show. Tunde Tupege, Victor Ezenwa, thank you for joining us. Vincent Njamsi, good to have you on the show. Violet, Zoli, Yewi, good to have you on the show. Zoom user Abiodun, Honorable Mafi, Don, good to have you on the show. Obi Chunre, good to have you on the show. Okun Eyo, Olatunji Abiodun, Uchi Kachi, all of you connected to the show, whatever your name is called and all, just know that you are specially welcome to this show today. And I'm so super fired up because we are in a very incredible time of our lives. You have history. We reckon that you and I, we have a chance. People of Africa have a chance to become millionaires, even billionaires in dollars. It all depends on you and I. Who wants to be a billionaire? I can see you, Bawana. Thanks for joining us while you're driving. Who wants to be a billionaire right here on this show? Who wants to be a billionaire? Who wants to be a millionaire in dollars and a billionaire in your local currency at least? Who wants to be a millionaire in dollars and a billionaire in your local currency? Who is that person? Who is that person that really, really wants to change the narratives of your generation? Who is that person? I mean, there are two events you cannot miss: this event and Sundays and Saturday's event. You can't afford to miss this today and Saturday. Among these 40 days do blast, today's event and Saturday's event is going to be life transforming. You can't afford to miss out on the information that we are going to be rubbing minds with. But I'm telling you, categorically, you are destined to be a millionaire in dollars, that you are in this call, that you are in this business already, and that you are also in this call. Your destiny is connected to be a millionaire in dollars. A millionaire in dollars is your call. That is part of your genotype. That is why you are alive. That is why you are not dead. You are alive. The reason why all the problems you have been going through in life, the reason why it looks as if it's just going up and down, is because to keep you alive. Why you are struggling to win, to keep you alive to this point, to keep you alive to this point. You see, I have struggled so much in my young life. Imagine at the age of 14, losing my dad, 7 children. With 7 children, and I'm the eldest. It looks like life threw me a big disadvantage. It was so crazy. It was, I mean, you can't just understand it. I became a man at the age of 14 by force, because having 5 brothers and 2 sisters behind me, I mean, my mentality, my brain needed reshuffling, so that the moment I managed to finish secondary school, I had to get a job. I had to get a job. And thankfully, a year after, God gave me a job. And that is how, even when I got the job, I said, no. I cannot continue to wait from salary to salary. The job, I mean, so I can't wait. There was this urgency. And that urgency, God has kept it as a fire in me, moving me on and on and on and on and on. Even when I left working 9 to 5, I resigned in 2008 after 11 years. That urgency, the fact that, come on, don't waste time, move on, do something with your life. Time is counting, do something. Don't be a sluggard. Don't blame anybody. If I can imagine the businesses I'm privileged to engage in, whether offline, online, over the last years, oh my God, it's that the way some fail so bad, so dangerously, that it's enough to just make you discouraged and go to the village and continue farming. Now, but the truth is, that never and can do spirit that is in you, that you have make you keep fighting, look like you want to escape, but it's not escape. That is the same zeal that will turn you to be a millionaire. Not in naira, in dollars. I remember vividly, 2016, January, after engaging 21 days fasting and prayer, 2016, at the end of that month, I didn't know I was already falling into the pit of discouragement. There is a pit called discouragement. The moment you fall into the pit of discouragement, oh my God. The moment you fall, Ego Ami, I can see you. The moment you fall into the pit of discouragement, everything what you, unknown to you, your life begin to fold. You begin to fold or begin to pack up. You know, I've done a lot of stuff and I was getting tired. Oh God. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't go to a club, I don't see myself wasting money. Why? I see this seeds, 2008, when I went to church, I was praying, Lord, what kind of seed will I sow? He said, give me your only plot of land, 2008, I gave the God the only plot of land that I had. 2009, I went back to my former company where they paid me some money they were owing me, and suddenly somebody told me about some farmlands that I can buy, and somebody want to sell for almost cheap, very cheap. How many plots? 15 plots in a town close to my town. So I just took the money that was given. Thank God the money was enough and a little bit with extra. So I took it. I bought the 15 plot. That was 2009. 2009, when I went to the end of the year, when I went to our church event again, I was already praying, Lord, what will I give out a seed? He said, give me that 15 plot. That 15 plot you just collect, so give it to me. You see, it was a test. It was a trial of my faith. It was a trial. Everything you go through is a test. It may look normal. It was a trial of my faith. I said, God, last year I gave you the only plot when I get for NEPA. That was the only plot I got in NEPA. Say, give me this one. Why these 15 plots I don't collect just now? You won't collect them again. You know, it sounds so. If I'm telling you, you say, maybe I'm one thinking. I'm not the one thinking. You know, if you, I mean, and that is exactly how I surrender those plots. But I mean, those are no longer testimony to me. But at a point, I begin to question my actions. Whether are you sure you are balanced? Are you sure something is not organically wrong? At some point, give me your laptop. Do this. Do all kinds of tests. Life is a test. Even including whatever you call challenges in the business that we have joined, they are all your tests. Oh my God, there are things I cannot just begin to share. But just understand that you are going through a test. Say I'm going through a test and I'm coming out as a testimony. Oh my God. Say I'm going through a test and I'm coming out as a testimony. I am coming out as a financial testimony. I'm telling you, whatever have happened in my life that is positive, the truth is, it is because God have turned my test to testimony. Whatever you are going through is a testament of turning your tests to testimony. But if you quit, I was telling you about the story. 2016, I was already dropping in the pit of, I was climbing gradually into the pit of despondency, the pit of discouragement. I was already calibrating downwards. I was calibrating downwards, and I heard a voice in my ear, the voice in my ear that whispered, that same precious voice. He said, if you get discouraged, you will die. No, that's not the word. That is not exactly what he used. It takes courage to live. That is what he told me in my ear. Pam. It takes courage to live. Somebody type it there. It takes courage to live. What is the opposite of living? Ego army, what's the opposite of living? To live, what's the opposite of living? To live, what's the opposite? What is the opposite of living? I don't hear you.
Once you are not alive, death is inevitable.
Back down. You see, he didn't tell me that if I don't have courage, I will die. He said, it takes courage to live. He now showed me the picture of my father. My father was very hardworking, but he got tired of the stress of life. I'm telling you, these are things I don't share, but I'm telling you, so you can wake up. If not, you just die for nothing. He said that was end of January 2016. It takes courage to live. That word, every time I hear few, it's not a preaching. I don't know what I was doing. I was not in a church. It takes courage to live. He now showed me the picture of my father. He said, as your father died, if you don't have courage now, you will die physically, not spiritually now. I said, duh. So I was ready. Sometimes you don't know that you are getting discouraged, or not to you. The way you are acting, you're already slowing down. You are already discouraged, or not to you. When your fire is not burning, you're already discouraged. So if you want to live, you're already falling into the pit, or not to you. When you talk about mental health, all those kinds of things, it's just grammar. It's just nomenclature. The truth is, you are falling into the pit of discouragement. Somebody put there, I refuse to die. Put there, type there, say, I refuse to die. I must enter into my testimony. Somebody put there, I refuse to die. I must enter. I must enter into my testimony. Your testimony that they have not even started sharing. They have not started sharing my testimony. Have they started sharing your testimony? They have not started. What have you done? What have they done? What stage have you climbed? What have you done? I refuse to die. They have not started sharing my testimony. I must enter. I position myself to enter into my... You see, this was end of January to February 2016. By March, I was already, as at that time, I've worked 5 months in a company that have not paid me salary. A company, some of us in this call know that place. Igor Ami, you know that place now. A company where I have not been paid salary for 5 months as their oga employed. No salary once because the company became bankrupt. That was just managing to go. But that was where my testimonies was already packaged in a wilderness-looking situation. I will do a lot of teaching on crypto. I just entered into crypto that time. I was doing a lot of teachings. I will invite honorable to come. You will come to the place. We'll do some program together at that location. You see, know the location. Honorable, you see my location?
Very well, very well. At Ojodu Bega.
Okay. At Ojodu Bega, a place I will live in Kenya there every day. One kind of dry environment and dry situation. It was the 5th month, going to the 6th month. I was one of the staff in the place who happened to be the sister to the owner of the company. told me, this crypto you are showing me, there's somebody from Germany that is talking about one crypto they want to launch. I don't understand this crypto thing. Please take his name. Then his name was Thomas something. Take his name and add it to your Facebook so that you can continue the conversation. I don't even know all this crypto thing. I say, this one be done. I copy name, shout to the person. And when I shout, he say, yeah. You are interested? Okay, there's a link. Use that link. Go and find that information if you like. The guy said, very impatient. If I ask him too much question, one day he block me. So I mean, you can see but God want to reach me. God can use a wicked person to reach you. A bird that a stingy bird can reach you. Oh, la. Now, God reached out to me through somebody that was in a system that had not been paid salary. They were not in 5 months. That 6th month, which was March 2016, I took that link. The crypto was launched. I joined. I didn't even have enough money. Spoke to my pastor. We talked together, and he said, "Favor, we are doing it. This is going to work." We signed up. I told a few friends of mine. A friend of Honorable was aware. One day, a few of us that were then we got what started. Like play. What started with 40,000 naira, I ended that year with 100 million. Would it be 100 million? At least that is what we can count. 100 million. But don't forget, I was already in the slope of discouragement. I didn't know. I was already retiring. You know that kind of thing you go ask, how do you work? I beg you. We are not breathing down. What kind of breathe down? I play a PSC. Don't talk about PSC, my president. We'll talk about PSC. PSC core, PSC knee. PSC core, PSC knee. When your language begins to change like that, and God has packaged your breakthrough in that same thing that look like fake, that look like it's not working. That is how I am not a lazy person. I have worked before 2016 like a jackass. Non-stop. Even in that place where they don't pay salary, I was doing lecture, training, spending my money, my small checkable resources. But I didn't know I was already getting this. They arrested me. Honorable, remember?
Very well.
When they came to look for the madam that was owing money. For the first time, I slept in a cell when I didn't know where they borrow money from or whatever they took the money. They said they were looking for madam. They didn't see madam. Oh yeah, the guy would find the favor. Oh yeah, that's I slept inside cell for the first time in my life. Now, but what am I saying? It's enough to just Satan was trying to stop me before my time. There are some breakthrough in your life that is based on calendar. That is on the calendar of life. All you need is to be alive before that date. All the devil wants to do is to make sure you are dead or you are discouraged, you miss out. It will tell you all kinds of stories to make it will give you a opportunity, one useless opportunity to come and discourage you and take you away from the opportunity. The best way to damage a glorious destiny is to give somebody an option. This is where you are going to. You are going to point A. They will not give you an option. You will not be confused. The best way to damage a destiny is that having found what will change your life, you now got an option. A little consideration of that option, that's how your life starts to get comma. It is with that revelation that I got from the beginning concerning Ultima, concerning PLC Platinum World Company in 2017. When I got that revelation, this company will not just change my life, but the life of a lot of people across Africa. I said it from day one. I'm not saying it now. Day one, where there was nothing to show. Where are all my day one mites? All my day one mites, all those who joined me from day one, where are they? I believe they are in this call. I believe many of them. All those who joined me from day one. I shared the same information with all of you. I said it the way it is. The company have nothing, no plan. They only have to talk about the secure box. They're going to have this. They're going to have that. They're going to all kind of ideas. Today, we are seeing them come to pass. We talk about debit card, talk about many things. We are seeing them come to pass. It has taken time. And if you hear Alex talk about the things that want to happen now, you better pay attention. And don't be a loser. Now, let me come back to the same question. Whose person on this call between now and December wants to make the first $1 million? You are so annoyed. You are angry. Your heart is fixed. Between now, this is what? May. We have June, July, August, September, October, November, December, 7 months. And this 7 months, you want to see that you have, when you check your income report on your dashboard, you will see that you have crushed $1 million. $1 million. I don't care whether you're just joining. Oh my God. I don't care whether you joined yesterday, whether you are signing up today. You can see crush the numbers. You can see crush the numbers. Oh my God. Africa, I wish you understand. And just know that, you see, we had a meeting. I remember in 2020, where we were on the boat cruise. We had a boat cruise. Some of us would have forgotten. Let me share with you some small information. Let's see how we can see it together. Boat cruise of 2020. If you cite yourself, congratulations. If you see yourself, yeah, congratulations. This was 2020.
Dear friends, today we have a great day and we have a lot of our partners here. And I'm sure that the meeting today will be absolutely historical because the partners from the whole world are arrived by Dubai, and today we will speak about Platin Coin, about 1,000 euro on the market, about the growth of our crypto system, about our Platin Hero and crowdfunding platform, about our crypto system, and about the success of Platin Coin on the way to the #1 position worldwide.
Number 1 position worldwide. You cannot change.
The time is now.
Nous sommes ici à Emir 7 pour le grand événement avec le CEO Alex Renard. C'est fantastique, c'est un merveilleux moment. Platincoin est en train d'écrire l'histoire. Si vous ne nous avez pas encore rejoints, vous êtes en train de marquer une révolution mondiale.
Wir sehen uns heute hier in Dubai und ich kann euch sagen, alle sind total begeistert. Es ist wunderschönes Wetter und wir wissen, goldene Zeiten stehen uns bevor.
Roundabout 200 Menschen hier aus der ganzen Welt auf unserer schönen Lotus-Yacht und heute wird Geschichte geschrieben. Heute werden die ganzen Produkte vorgestellt und jetzt geht's los. The time is now.
I'm super excited. Right here, we are at Dubai in this amazing Lotus yacht. I mean, guys, we are right here with all leaders from all over the world.
Здесь много наших партнеров из Казахстана. Здесь есть партнеры из России, из Германии. И очень много, конечно, приглашенных партнеров из Африки, из Индии. Все это вы увидите на нашем общем видео.
Hallo Leute, heute ist es endlich soweit. Partner aus der ganzen Welt treffen sich, um Informationen zu kriegen.
So people, what you need in the Platin Coin? You need minting farm. If you mine a Bitcoin, you want a very minting farm. But in Platin Coin, you just want your smartphone, and income is generated automatically with your smartphone.
Мы узнаем о том, как можно
All right. So much I can take. Now you remember. You remember this company, Alex, have always gone for the #1 position. And that is 2020, 3 years apart, 21, 22, 23, 3 years now since that time. And clearly the way to the #1 position is just before us. Then the way to the #1 position is right before us. Yesterday, we had an incredible short, not so long training with Diamond leaders, with the CEO. It was just fantastic. The ideas, the plans that Alex already have packaged for us at the end of this month, beginning. And it's going to be incredible. We are going to be on a ride. And I'm here to come and explain clearly and share with us the strategy for us to become so wealthy that even the wealthy will call us wealthy. If you are not tired of the narrative, I'm tired for you. Now, when I said you want to make, I'm not telling you a feeling. I'm not trying to make, I've been shouting these words for a couple of days, months now. Remember, since 2nd of January till now, we are almost every day having a meeting, almost every day. Almost every day. It takes zest, it takes passion, it takes clarity to have the kind of meeting. And we're going to have a big event in June. I'm going to give information on Saturday, during the last day, by God's grace, of this Zoom blast. On Saturday, by God's grace, is our final day of this 40-day Zoom blast. By the grace of God, we are going to give you what's the next plan and how to position yourself. You see, we cannot keep, there's no dull moment for this. If you are not being active, you have been doing mukumuku makamaka, it's not somebody's fault. All the information, all the opportunity have been available. You are not connecting. You're not putting your heart to it. In that meeting I just showed with that boat cruise, Alex called me into a meeting with some other top leaders in the teams. I was the only one from Africa in that meeting. And while Pape was sitting there, they were telling Pape that Favor, Africa market, that is the market that will take over the world. I didn't quite understand. So what are you talking about? Because then it didn't make any meaning. And Pape didn't say, you know, if it's a black man thing, say, me would be world leader, and I did not, because as at that time, I didn't have up to maybe about 10,000 downline or less than that or so. You know, and you know, I'm like, it's not about downline even. They saw the vision of the African market. And you know what he said? I will do my best to take my share from the African market. He didn't get offended. But I was saying, oh, come on. I mean, what are you guys talking about? Now, with what is about to be launched, is clear that you and I have the chance to become that. Alex said is going to what? That year, Alex told us clearly that is going to what? Generate 1 million millionaires. $1 million millionaires. Now, life is an adventure, an opportunity. I've said that before. According to my father, Bishop Oyedepo. The question is, are you part of this number? If you think it will happen, it will happen. But the question is, how will you put your name in this list? Last year, the company paid over 1 billion euro in what? Commissions. Over 1 billion euros were paid in commission. Now, the vision of Alex from this year, which I'm believing, beginning from June or beyond, is to pay 1 billion euros per month in commissions. Now, the real question is, how much will be your share when the company start paying 1 billion euros, $1 billion euros, sorry, per month? Please type in your share. I want to see your share. When the company start paying 1 billion euro per month, what will be your money? How much will you be earning? Please type your own. This is per head. Per head, though, is per head. I hope Chika is on this call. Life is what? Per head. Okay. Somebody has posted. Okay. Oh, the thing is rushing. Okay. Adequacy say 1 million euro per month. For 1 million kobo or dollars. I don't know which one. Walter Neighbor say 250K. I believe it's euro. I don't know. Olainka say 1 million euros per month. Emmanuel say $20 million per month. Fantastic. Jay say 5 million naira per month. Okay. Adebisi say 1 million euros per month. Emmanuel Akiwade say $1 million per month. Judith say 10 million per month. Or Japiwa say 10 million euro per month. Chidima Obochi say 300 million euro. You have collected your money. Hey! Dana Baba say 1 million euro per month. Godwill say 5 million per month. Mimi say 25,000 per month. Lawrence Okafor say 10 million euros per month. Collins Abraham say 20 millions per month. Must not be selfish. Oh my God. Pastor Rose said 10 million euro per month. Anders say 1 million pounds per month. 5,000 billion, my God. Of which currency? Okay. Rebecca. Indiana say 1 million per month. France Ogola say $1 million per month. Here we say at least 500,000 euro per month. Judith say 10 million euro per month. Okay. Walter euro. Okay. 50 euro per month. Shegun say 1 million euro per month. Igwe collected all your money. Igwe Vito say 1 billion per month. Yeah, the one that collected, Alex is going to pay only you the money. Oh my God. Okon Eyo say mine is 1 million euro per month. Okay. Dana Papa 1 million euro per month. Lucky Matthew say 1 million euro per month. Afodokas 1 million euro per month. Okay. Frank Money 100 million francs per month per year. Okay. Emmanuel Undum say 500 euro per month. I don't know what that is, 500 or 500,000. Now, Itorobong say 20 million euro per month. Gordon Ekpri say 15,000 euro per month. Collins Belashe say 5 million euros per month. Meg Inong says 1 million euro per month. And Ajani say 1 million per month. Mr. Gento say 53 million euro. Oh my God. Ben say 5 million euros. Iwa Jomo 1 billion. I cannot finish this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you very much. Too much money want to kill us. It's a 250 million euro from Mrs. Annie Popu, my prospect. Oh my God. Fantastic. I'm excited. You get it. You get the picture. You get it. You get the picture. You get the picture. All right. Now let's look at. Now this money will not come because we are minting. Minting will be over. So if you think this money is going to come from minting, it's not going to come from buying coin or selling coin. It's not going to come from buying or selling coin. It's going to come from your work. Now, as maybe now that who is not ready to, if you have an opportunity with your phone and laptop and your mouth to work $10 million in a year, not in a month now, even $1 million in a year. If you have the opportunity, will you be ready to work the hardest? Who is ready to work your body? Your body will know that you are working. Who is ready? That's the real question now. Who is ready to work? I mean, you will work, and even your husband will say, because you cannot be available. I'm sorry. You cannot do this. You cannot take this journey now and be available for you. You have to tell your wife or tell your husband that only, sweetie, or how do you call your babe? I mean, different glamour that you tell yourself that in the next 6 months, I won't be available. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I won't be readily available. I'll be so busy. I need your support. I need your what? Support of patience with me, because I want to walk like a jackass. I want to walk, or you tell your partner to join you in the walk so that no complaint. Two of them are going to walk. Who is ready to walk the hardest? You have put your body into work. Yeah, you see, at first you may not even see results, but you have to walk and cross through the numbers to get the results. My God. Permits me to speak in tongues. Who is ready to work hardest? Because I'm going to show you the plan is very simple. But are you ready to put power? Are you ready to work? Not this play work. Not work like you're waiting for your downline to do work. I'm talking about you will go to a town and you will start marketing the town until the whole town is converted for business. You will convert a full village like somebody like the gospel. You will convert a full community. You will go to a business, a community like Eagle Army did the last time, went to Idumota. You will go there and be evangelizing the community until the community yield. You evangelize the community. The community will know that there's evangelism here. You will evangelize it. You don't need money to do this. You need zeal and zest. I need plenty money. I need money first so I can go out. Yeah, you just die broke. It's called test, hunger, and test. How thirsty are you for success? How thirsty are you for success? Are you really ready for what you want, what you have said you want to collect? You think you will collect it sleeping down? You think you collect it the way you are going to change. I have changed. I am keep changing. You are going to transform your mind, body, spirit. We are going to transmogify so that when you get to your destination, it's not about how you got there. It's not about getting there. It's about who you become. Who are you ready to become in your pursuit of your testimony? You cannot sit down and just expect, okay, the thing will just change. It will change when you want it. When I saw that I have a chance last year, I said, you see this thing, man, look at it. This is from last year. It is reminding me of my $1 million that I'm going to cash out quickly. $1 million. It's not going off until $1 million drop. I mean, I don't mean I've seen $1 million, yes, but I want to see the one that will drop at once. Bokkom. That kind of bokkom one. That one, when it drop, bokkom. That's why it's here. It's so dirty now. It's so old, but it's going to be there. I don't wear wristwatch. I've not worn wristwatch for the past almost 15 years now. So it's so boring for me. You see, but it will be there. That's my own punishment until I work hard. So when I see it, when I wake up in the morning, nobody tell me story. I must work. I must what? Work. Now, I've motivated you. Let me show you the plan that Alex out for us. What is the plan? And what is the strategy for us to get there? Permit me to use my other words. Oh, I can see Mr. Roland. How do they call the greeting now?
Hello, Mr. Favor.
How do they do the greeting self? I want to speak Douala language.
Bon après-midi.
Okay, Premier. Okay.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Okay, so French yourself now. I don't know self. Oh my God. How you doing, sir?
It's very, very good. And
I hope you see what you anyway. You did it.
Yeah, before you share, I just want to call because if they want to share this presentation and you are not in the right mindset, I don't believe that you are even going to understand what Mr. Favor is going to share now, because only people with the right mindsets, they're going to understand what is about to happen now. Just like the diamond meeting yesterday, I took notes until at a certain time I was lost because I remember a vision I had one time to buy a jet. You had to now be clear.
Oh my God. Okay, go ahead. I still remember that gist.
Before you get this training, guys, Mr. Favor is going to share you a secret now, because that's where everybody's doing. I'm in Dubai and I've been in the office so many times, and I will tell you, if we play the vision Mr. Favor just said that Africa is going to take over this business, they will take it away from us, because the way these whites have instead positioned themselves with this opportunity. I'm still not really sure if Africa is ready, but after this one, I know we are going to be ready. See, let me advise us. I will say it now clear so that Mr. Favor might take it from there and continue. All of you that were jumped from this company, jumping like frogs, guys, see, this is the time you cut away from those stuff. The worst are these people, I'm seeing them, some of them, I'm seeing them, that are carrying bunch of products going up and down selling. Guys, I don't understand what has eaten your brains. The only people who will not make money with this opportunity are people who are not pushing. I told some of you, and I will still repeat it in this Zoom call, PLC is the last network company or cryptocurrency I would do for my life. That is the decision I took from day one, and I am still on it. The day you see me send a link or talk about any other thing online that is not this company, say, Mr. Roland, you are crazy. So many of you are losing money right now, and it is paining me, because the same thing you have been crying is the same thing you will still cry, because you are thinking that they are taking you somewhere that you are going to benefit. But just wait 2-3 months. When they shut down again, you will be running and coming back here. You will always be spending your time running from one network company to another and not making any money. If you want to sell products today, let them show you a product that no one on planet will ever have. And we are the first to have in this company. A product you can sell and you still get back money. A product you can sell and it is just in your pocket. A product that is just on your mobile. A product that you can WhatsApp to somebody. A product that you don't need to carry bags of things and break your back. A product that is on, you just need data to sell the products. Guys, this quick money is not helping in Africa. It is not. We know, yes, there have been some challenges, but the truth is this company has not shut down. Choose from two companies. Do you prefer a company that comes to tell you all the sweet things you intend to hear today, and in the next 5 months, the website is not opening? In the next 6 months, the website is not opening. Or a company that faces a challenge and they start to face it, they don't run away. I always tell people we cannot run away from our problems, because even in our own houses or our homes, we have this personal problem we are fighting with.
That's right.
Once you see a home with fire, you struggle to quench the fire. But some of you, once you see a home with fire, you are bringing petrol to add. You're thinking I can burn this company. You can't. Because at the end of the day, the people who are with fire experience, that there are too many, that they are pumping it to quench it. Because some of us, we are there taking the bullet. That is why you see people go online, sit in their comfort at home, because data is cheap now. They say this is a scam, take some of our pictures are using. We are ready. Post on all social media. We are ready to take the bullet because we stand with this company. That is why you see some of us, you use my pictures and use some of our pictures. We are not scared because we are doing a genuine business. See, right. Africa, if after today, me, I'm not like Mr. Favor, I'm not begging you. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. I have a clear vision in front of me. And that is why I see, I do meeting now, a Zoom meeting now at will, because there's a particular amount I'm going in for. And those that are not in for, I don't want to waste time with you because you'll be drawing me back. I don't have that time. There's a lot I have to do to achieve in this life before I go. So let me go. Just go. If you are with me, let's go. If you are not with me, please stay and be quarreling. And because there's a team, I'm seeing something. The more I listen to you, the more I'm drawn back. So guys, I want to thank all of you that you have taken this vision personally and you are focused with Ultima. Guys, we know the challenges we've had, but I tell you now is the right time for us to bounce back with full power. And within this time, if you just understand the game plan, remember, all this since 3 months has been preparations, but now we are in the last phase of all the preparations. That is why you see there have been 40 minutes Zoom, 40 days Zoom meeting that Mr. Favor has been having for 40 days non-stop. There have been other Zoom meetings because all this have been preparation. Now there's no preparation. Now we are getting to the final stage. So if you are here, they are just preparing the grants because from the 27th, there's marathon. There's no time to come and be saying the same. Not that time. People are packing bags and going. There's no time to come and be asking. I don't want you to come to my email and say, leader, how do I do this? We don't have that time for you, please. This is the time to ask all those questions so that we'll be on the same boat and we are going. I'm telling you, some people are just quiet. They'll just see one good one and they'll send you a question that's something that I've handled more than 3 months ago. People are already in bus going. You are still maybe thinking if you are going to take a taxi. We don't want those kind of people. Guys, I want to thank Mr. Favor for this one. That's why I shared and I'm happy that people are still joining. Stay focused. Take pen and papers. Take notes now. At the end of the day, if I have any other contribution again, I might be coming in. But guys, the bus is about to take off and this is the time. These are the last preparations for you to be on the same bus with us. Ask the questions today, get clarifications because what is coming. If you don't take your share, you'll be angry and you will not do anything because the bus is gone. You will need another one. We don't know the year that is ever going to come for you to enter a journal. We don't know because the bus is about to take off. That real bus now, even the system there. I've never seen anything since I joined this company, since 2018. Till date, it has never happened. So this is the time the bus is about to take off. And if you don't join this bus now, like I said, your own boss is coming. We don't know the year is going to come. Thank you, Mr. Dr. Favor. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you very much, Mr. Roland. You heard Mr. Roland, the boss is about to move. We don't know when the next batch of boss will come. By the time we have arrived destination, you're still waiting for boss. The one that we call now 2K, before you land destination. We are already in 2030. So you cannot afford to miss the chat. Thank you so much, Mr. Roland, for that amazing contribution. Now, guys, let's go straight to the crux of the matter. Alex have told us, the CEO of this company, have told us that we are going to start the program by the end of this month, which will allow us to make money from the normal things that we're already doing. How many of you in this call, if you don't have a house, if you pay rent, how many of us pay rent? Okay, rent is not too universal. How many of us pay electricity? How many of us pay electricity? If you pay electricity, like me, everybody pay electricity, whether through generator or through, like in Nigeria, where we use NEPA to support generator. So yes, everybody pays for ordinary thing like light. I'm going to share so that many people complain, I don't know how to do this, I'm not how to do that. Let me show you now the basic way to use your words. Platinum deal, how to do cashback. Allow me to log in 1 minute. Okay, thankfully. All right, let me share my screen. Okay, Globita say pay it in 3 places. Okay, that's good. Now, if you go to your dashboard, let me first of all write the site, write what you need to do. You go to what? platin-passport.com. This is actually our main login page. Once you log in with your email and password, you go to platin-passport.com. Please write these things down. Nobody should come on my meeting and say, you have not taught me, you have not do this. Please pay attention. This is going to be a long talk. Pay attention. You go to platin-passport.com. When you log in, it will bring you to this page. Now, on this page, you will see all our links to different area of our dashboard. We have the Platin World. This is where you do MLM, your commissions from marketing. You need to know how to use this Platin World very well. This is where your commissions, everything you reside. This is Ultima Farm for those of us who want to buy Ultima Farm right now before the end of the month. This is where you buy it from. This is cashback. This is a part of what I'm going to show you now. Cashback. Then you can see if you want to do exchange, your PSUX for PSCU, this is where you do it. PLC Ultima, if you want to exchange your PLC Classic for PLCU, this is what you use. PLC card, you want to get a new debit card or a debit card, you want to order for it, this is where you do it. Platin Hero, our crowdfunding platform, this is where you do it. Then Platin D, this is where I'm going now. You want to buy your voucher. We do that currently, except it's changed later, but currently it's done on Platin Deal. Let's assume that you spend $100 per month for grocery. Are you following me? Please follow me closely. Don't be listening to me and be doing something else. You won't get it. Platin Deal. Assuming you spend $100 for grocery. $100 monthly. That will give you what? $1,200 yearly. So by what Alex is now launching, is saying you will first of all, if you want to, now the voucher, the way the voucher works is that you have to purchase the entire amount per year from Platin Deal. This is your monthly, monthly cost, $100. As a man or woman who plans, you multiply the money by 12, which gives you $1,200. You will now use that $1,200 to purchase the voucher. So your voucher now is worth what? $1,200. That is, you have converted your $1,200 into what? Voucher. Okay. Now, Alex is saying we can get up to 20% discount on the voucher. So instead of paying $1,200, you are going to pay less. 20% of $1,200 is $240. So instead of paying $1,200, what are you going to pay? You're going to pay what? $960. So you pay $90, you got 20% discount. That's what you pay. And you get a voucher worth what? $1,200. Every month, every month, you receive a voucher code worth, now this is based on my, remember I'm talking about $100 per month. So that's what I'm going to use. That's what you're going to be getting. What? $100. If you do the one for $1,000 per month, it's $1,000 you will get. So you're getting $100 monthly voucher. This voucher is redeemable. on plcumember.com. I will show you how to redeem it. So you get the voucher code for $100. You go to PSU member, copy the code from the platinum deal. I'm going to show you, don't worry, I'm just explaining it. Then you go to PSU member and redeem it for cash. And after redeeming it, it's now cash, it's no longer code. It will become $100 in your wallet there. You can now convert, if you want, to USDT or Bitcoin, so that you can instantly withdraw it. Or you can load it into your what? Debit card. You have both virtual card and the real card, so it depends on what you want to do. Please, if you see our people that need to join this call, invite them to join this call. Let's fill up this place so that nobody will be troubling you again. Anybody that is giving you a headache, bring them here now. Now, load it to what? You have the option to load it to your what? Convert it to USDT or BTC, or load it to your debit card. Or you see, you can have the third option of transferring the money to your local bank. So you have three options. Convert that money to cryptocurrency, load that money into your debit card, or transfer the money into your bank. Or the fourth one, leave the money, leave it there. Leave it there. So you can actually leave it in your PSU member account, because it's a bank. It's a digital bank. Please, are we clear? I need a response. Are we making sense? Now we have, yes, somebody saying it's Ultima. Yes, of course. You can use any of them. They will all be still working. They won't close the other link. So if you already registered Ultima members, okay. Thank you for that reminder. So you can use this or ultimamembers.com. Okay, I'm glad that is clear. Thank you. So you get $100 every month. Now, I've been doing that just yesterday. I traveled all this while. My family, when I came back a few days ago, they complained that the generator have been giving wahala, even though it's a new gen. I've already been saving up for my generator. So I went to buy a generator yesterday. I didn't have to bother myself because I've already saved for the money through my voucher. I would have snapped it. Maybe it didn't occur to me. It occurred to me, but I forgot. I would have snapped it, new gen I bought with my voucher. It's a 7.5 kVA generator with my voucher. Okay. I believe we have made some sense now. Let me proceed now. Lillian, if you're in that call, pay attention. We're not talking about farm of this now. Pay attention. It's clear you have not been joining our meetings. If you join our meetings, you have answers to your question. Go to our previous YouTube and go and watch all the videos, because you cannot ask the kind of question here. At this point, now we have discussed everything discussable, show you all the guide. This is something now, pay attention so that you don't miss what we are talking about now. You will now be asking this question 5 months later. What we are talking now is 5 months later, now you'll be asking this kind of question. Say, hey, what about need? Because you won't pay attention now. Nobody will get your time now. Pay attention, learn this one first, then go back to your notebook, because you are in a school and you have missed your classes. You can read previous notes. All right. Now, how do we start this journey now? Please pay attention, really. Pay attention, because that's why I said you don't know what to do now. Nobody will, let me just tell you guys, this new phase will be so fast. Do you know what it means to make $1 million? You think somebody will get your time? People think we are joking. No, this is not joke. This thing will move. You say, come and teach me, come on. Nobody will get your time. It will be fast. Do you know when somebody's worth $1 million? Do you know his countenance? You think you have time for your discussion? You don't understand. Make $500,000 first. Make you see how your character will be. Whether you see get your character not going to change. You don't understand. There will be transformation. Your mind with everybody will be so fast. Fast and furious. That's it. So please, now that we are in the same page, let us learn all the things we need to learn so that you could be having somebody to call. No, you don't. You learn now and learn it fast. Thank you. Don't mention. All right. So we go to what? How do we now navigate? First of all, I've told you, you need to go to where? Platin-passport. Let me type it again. Please, let's pay attention. Don't get distracted. Platin what? Platin-passport. Don't say you forgot. You don't know what we are talking about. Write it down. You go to platin-passport.com, log in with your email, your registered email, and what? Password. Once you do that, have you written it? Platin-passport.com. All right. Once you do that, it will take you to this page. Platin Passport. Can you see that? We're in the Platin. Here, you have all the links to every part of our business, even including your password. You want to change password, or you want to do KYC. That is, you go to your profile. You want to do KYC. You want to set up your, because it's important if you want to be cashing out from your commissions. You want to do Google Authenticator. You go to security. You go to verification here. You change your password here. You can do all those things here. But now we are focusing on Platin Deal, where we buy voucher. Then cashback is on what? CB. Yeah. This voucher is where we buy the voucher I just explained. So you click Platin Deal. So it will bring you to the Platin Deal page. Then you go to the what? Login. It takes you to your what? The login page. Now, let's look at all these are some of the vouchers. There'll be more vouchers later. You can do all this one now. Now, let's look at this voucher, for example. This one. This 1,200 euros, just like what we are talking about. Now, look at it. This is a new voucher. Now, how much is this? How much is this voucher? I want to be sure you are seeing my screen. It's 1,200 euros. You will pay 1,200 euros to collect this voucher. What's this voucher about? Bundle 12 by 100 Woensgästen is a set of 12 vouchers with a face value of 100 euro each. So you are going to pay 1,200 euro to get 12 set of vouchers, which will be dropping for you every month. This voucher, each one is worth 100 euro each. And what can you do with the voucher? You can use it to pay for purchases in 500 partner stores, including IKEA, Rewe, Lido, I know I've seen it in London, Metro, Adidas, H&M. Yes, these are in global stores. App Store, Google Play Market, Zalando, Spotify. Many of us know all these things. Facebook and other major markets. So you can use that 100 euro to go and make purchase in these 500 partner stores. Now, platindeal.com is the only site where vouchers can be purchased with a 20% discount. So instead of paying 1,200, you are paying what? 960 euros. And you're going to get a voucher of 1,200. Moreover, you get 100% cash back when you purchase the voucher, when you purchase the voucher pack, the cashback will be created in equal transactions every 30 days for 36 months in Ultima coins. Now, it used to be this particular voucher will give you Ultima coins. Previous ones will give you what? Classic. Now, because of the fluctuation of classic up and down, it is much better to get Ultima coins. That's why it's going to be for 36 months. Don't forget, you collect 20% discount first, which you have already made your money anyway, because you are going to collect an item for 12 months every month. People who do discounts and vouchers already know it's a big business. I was in my bank yesterday, one of my banks. Before now, they sold me a black card. It's a special membership card. With that card, I have used it in a lounge in London where I don't need to pay for the lounge, even though I don't have business. I didn't fly with business class. I did premium and economy for that trip. But because I have that card, I just flash my code and they allow me to enter the lounge. I didn't pay anything. I eat what I can eat, drink what I can drink, stay there. When my flight is ready, I go to board. Now, yesterday when I came to the lounge, I was waiting for some things to be done. And they told me, Oga, you are a member. Please go to the lounge upstairs, go and relax. And when I got there, they served me refreshments. But I paid for that membership. I paid for that what? And they now told me that I have movies. I can watch 2 movies every month for free. So those are the package in my membership because I paid for a membership. Now, when you join Platinum World going forward from the end of the month, you have certain membership, access to all the goodies. This is just one of the goodies. And that's why we are excited because it will sell like wildfire. We're not doing no more investment opportunity. You're not investing. As a matter of fact, even the Platinum, even the farming was never an investment. I said it before. But people took it like investment. It's not an investment. Please don't sell any of our business as investments. Now, let me continue here. So this cashback will be created in equal amount for every 30 days for what? 36 months. I believe it's clear. So instead of paying 1,200 euro, you pay 960. Now let me show you the ones I've paid before and what is happening. Okay, so this is the one I bought in February. This one I bought in October last year. Let's click the view. Now you can see that's the one I bought recently. It's a 12 by what? The value of the cashback I did was I used 1,320 euro to purchase. I used 1,320 euro to purchase this particular voucher. That means every month I'll be collecting 110 euro every month. 110 euro every month. I have collected for 3 months, on the February 11th, 17th, and what? 15th of what? April. In 7 days' time, as you can see there, in 7 days' time, you don't need prayer and fasting. The money will just drop. The voucher code will drop. This is the voucher code. Coupon code, we call it coupon code. So as soon as the coupon code drops, I'm going to copy it. Just like these ones. You copy it, they will now take it to what? Where we are going to redeem it. Excuse me. Okay. Now, after copying the code, now let's look at the next one. You can see I have another one. This one I did since October last year. You see, it's counting down. 23 days from now, it's going to drop. I've collected for 6 months already. 110 euro each. You can see all the voucher code. They are used. You cannot use them again. So if you are thinking of cramming or screenshotting. Okay. Now, all these 3 I did, they were for fuel and maintenance of my generator. Now, when the generator is not maintainable, we buy a new one. Hello? Okay. You can use it for grocery. You can buy as many as you can. You can use it for different stuff. Okay? You can see me, I'm enjoying it. All right? So you now go to what? The next thing to do is to go to what? After copying the voucher, you go to what? plcumember.com or ultimamembers.com. That will take you here. So if you have not set up your account, please go and set it up. It only costs you 99 euro to set up. You don't need to have a card. You give you virtual card instantly. You can get this account without getting a card. Go and get it now so that you can add the card later. But with this card, you can start your business. You can convert to USDT. You can transfer to your bank. You can use your virtual card. The only thing that you don't have the physical card. So go and register. Go to ultimamembers.com and sign up. 99 euro. That's the part of the preparation. Go and get that one done. Sorry, I wasted time. Okay, so this is how the dashboard look like. I've copied my code, for example, and I will come straight to where account, the menu, on the menu. Please also try and be using laptop. Not everything using your phone to access, because the views, the way they appear on the phone is different from laptop. If you want to do this business seriously, go and buy laptop. Go and buy laptop. Plan to buy laptop, okay? Do marketing if you don't have money and buy laptop. It's your tools for your business. Buy laptop, buy projector, because you'll be one man riot squad. Get your laptop, get your projector, get all your kits, all your things you will need, your board that you used to write, because you can just put, instead of doing crusade on the streets, you can just organize outdoor crusade for your what? Business. I'm giving somebody ideas. All right. Now you click on what? Account. Click what? Account. Now, because that voucher is in euro, you click on what? Euro. Then you see redeem voucher. Please, can you see? Are you guys seeing my screen? Are you following? Meg, you are still making noise inside WhatsApp group. You have to follow what I'm teaching. You asked the question yesterday. I'm teaching you now today. You are not following. You are posting inside WhatsApp group. This is the current one. They have not started the new process. And I'm showing you how to do all the things. Yes. Anyway, click on what? Redeem what? Voucher here. Now, you see, I've redeemed a few vouchers. Let me just click this one, for example. Because I don't have a new voucher, it will tell me expired. So I click what? Confirm. Voucher code invalid or expired. But if it was not, if it was valid, it will tell you congratulations. It will ask you to put your Google Authenticator, then it will not tell you what? Congratulations. Let me see what I can see the one I did recently. Look at the ones I did. Can you see them? All these are the vouchers I redeemed. Can you see the vouchers? May 9, just some 7 days ago. 110 euro. May 9, 110 euro. 6th, 110 euro. You see them? All these are the vouchers I redeemed. How many of the vouchers? 5 of them. One is due in 7 days' time. So you can see I redeemed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 550 euros. 550 euros. Which is 467,500. The gen I bought yesterday is 466,000 naira. So that is the money that I used to buy my gen. 466,000. This redemption is 467,500. This is just one I did this month. That is what I used to buy what? This gem. Anyway, I think I had two of previous month I've not redeemed. That's why it was much. Okay. The code was there, but I didn't what? Convert it. So I just converted all of them at the same time. You can see the dates. Are you following me? So after converting it to euro like this, you can see, like I have 753 euro. Now, what do I do with this euro? I will go to payments. I'll go to what? Payments. Under payments, you can make payment to a partner, and that one is no commissions, no fees. In short, if we are all using this thing, we don't need to be sending money to anybody other than through this method. You just click pay to a partner. We ask you what's the partner's what? Information. Like, look at this is Umukoro. I think when I sent him some euro some time ago, I click on this, it will bring his detail. How much do I want to send? I say, okay, 50 euro. We will summarize it. There's no fees. Can transfer fees what? 0. What's the purpose? To buy granules. This transfer to member now. You click what? Confirm. Now, before you confirm, it asks to put what? Secret code. As soon as you put the secret code, Piam, money for granite has arrived in Mukoro's wallet. Do you understand? That's member to member now. That member account is this one you are seeing here. This is if you copy this number now, you can send me money from your own world. It's a bank. It's like GT to GT. You can send me money from this account, your euro account to my account. You can send me money. That's one method. Another method for the payment is to make payments to somebody's bank account. If person is an individual or a business. As an individual, you can put there, fill the person's name, everything, choose the country. Make sure you have collected all the banking information, the phone number, bank currency, whether it's you want to pay it in dollar or pounds or euro, how you want to pay it. Then the recipient bank. Say Nigeria, for example, you put the bank name, Guarantee Trust Bank, you put the headquarter address here. It's not compulsory to fill. All the one the asterisk is one that is compulsory. IBAN number, you know the IBAN, like our IBAN, that 10 digits, you put it here. Then the SWIFT code for GTB is GTB NGLA. So go and ask for your bank. Then you put the name of the account, amount of money you want to send. Say you want to send 200 euro, for example. Okay, it has fees. Wire transfer is expensive. So now you can see that the fee is going to be 20 euro. Can you see that? You will debited 2,220 euro, but what will arrive is 200 euro. Are you seeing that? Then you put references and premise of payments. The moment you finish, you click pay. And to be processed. Now, if you are doing this for the first time, you may receive a mail from the support to verify you are the one. And that mail will include that mail will include, we ask you to send a address verification. What is an address verification? You will need to go and print your bank statement that has that address. That's why when you are opening your PSU member account or Ultima members account, you must, when you are doing KYC, make sure you use an address that is connected to your bank address, whatever address you have in your bank account. Is somebody following what I'm saying? When you are opening this account, make sure the address is similar to one of your bank accounts. Otherwise, you will need to update your bank account to the address that you have filled here. It happened to me. I had to go and update my bank account when I wanted to transfer to Nigeria accounts. Are we making sense? All right. So that is how you do it. That is how you make payments to what? You can watch this video again to get the clarification. Now, what if I want to convert the euro to USDT? I come to crypto. Are you see there? I click what? Crypto. Now, if you are using this crypto for the first time, you will need to add wallet. You click on add. Now, if it's USDT you are interested in, you click on you, but I've already added them, so you will see them here. You click on USDT, like Litecoin, you click. Now, if it's USDT, you cannot add USDT without adding Tron. So the first thing is to add your Tron. And you must have some Tron, just like our smart coin. You must have some Tron in your what? Dashboard. Otherwise, it will not work. So you must have some Tron here before you can add what? USDT. Are you seeing that? Now, once you have Tron here, if you don't add that, you won't see this wallet address. It will be blank until you add Tron wallet, then add some Tron coins, maybe 100 coins or more. It's not expensive. That 100 coins, like, I don't know, maybe $5 or $10 so, or $6. Okay. So I haven't done that. If you have added the wallet, determine, is it Bitcoin you want to convert your cash back to? Assuming it's Bitcoin you're interested in cashing back to, what you do is click on Bitcoin. Then you click on what? Buy. Now you have euro, 100 euro or $100. But it's not euro you want Bitcoin. You will now click on buy. As at this point, you are automatically on the exchange. So you now say, how many dollar worth of Bitcoin do you want? You want $100. Okay, now you don't have, you see, you say not enough what? Balance. So because what do I have? I have euro. So I change it to euro. I change to what? Euro. You can see the rate in euro now. One Bitcoin is 25,764.56 euros at this moment. So, and I want, let's say 100 euro. So that means I'm going to get Bitcoin worth this amount. I will click on agree. Let me reduce. I don't need Bitcoin. Let me say $20. I'll click what? Confirm. Then you will now input your password, your PSU member or Ultima member password, and click on what? Confirm. The moment you do that, you have converted your 20 euro or your euros into what? Bitcoin. It will now appear in your wallet here, in your Bitcoin wallet here. You see 0. It will appear what? Here. If it's USDT, you click on USDT and you click what? Buy. You know, in this case, you want to have USDT from your euro. You click what? Buy. If the money is in euro, you convert to what? Euro. You click what? Say 500 euro, for example. What will I get? I will get 535 USDT. There are some small fees. Are you seeing that? Then you check the box. You click confirm. Then you put your password and confirm. The moment you do that, it will what? Drop as USDT. Your USDT value will what? Increase. Then from here, you can now send out. Assuming you want to send $163 now. One minute. Let me get my wallet. I want to send, so I'll show you what to do. Are we making sense? Are we learning anything? All right. Now, you want to what? Send. This time you are not, yes, there's difference between buying, selling, and sending. So you click here, there's buy, there's sell, and there's send. That's why you can keep your money here. You click send. They ask you how many dollars do you want to send? I want to send $100, for example. They will ask you to put the address. You put your address there. Okay? Beneficiary favor, for example. Your reference, testing the microphone. Okay? Now, what will I be? I'll be, there's some fees. Okay, is it euro I'm sending? I'm sending, okay. Oh, okay, good. I wanted to know. So you can say deduct fees from sending amount. Look at the fees. It's about almost 4 euro. Okay. So what I'm going to get receiving, I'm going to receive 95.5 USDT, 4.5 USDT. That's what they charge in this particular transaction. It depends on the time. Okay, so you'll be expecting to have a little bit less than the 100 euro when you receive it. It's cheaper because if you do wire transfer, it's half of the amount. Your bank will charge you almost all the money. Okay, because this is a big service they're giving you here. Now you click on confirm, you click on check the box, and you click on what? Confirm. to ask you to put what? The secret code, which is your Google Authenticator. I advise you to go and set up your own now if you don't have one. This thing does not have to do with referral or anything. Just go to ultimamembers.com and get your own done. So you see transfer what? Transaction was what? Successful. Back to what? Details. So you can see transaction to Favor in progress. You can see the hash number. The amount is there, 100 USDT. So that money will eventually leave my wallet here and arrive in that particular wallet. As soon as you say confirm now, you will see that. So those are the ways. Okay, now I'm not talking about card, Abby. You can load. We have talked about how to do wire transfer, how to transfer to convert your euro now to what? USDT. I've shown you now, and Bitcoin. The money that you have gotten from cashback, how you can convert them. Now, how you can get what? Your cards. We'll come back here. Let's go to card call time. Now, this is your card. What do you now do here? Assuming I don't want to withdraw from USDT, but I want to load into my card. What do? I come to card and click on the card. You meant to click, remember, you come to what? The card. You must click on the card. Click on it to open the card. Now, here, you will see statement, transactions, load, unload, PIN. This digital card is a digital format. If you put your code here, it will show you all the card number digitally, everything. You can copy it and keep it so that in case you want to use it online, you can also use it. Now load, that's where you put money. And now I have the money in euro. I click on euro. And I decide to put, say, $30, 30 euros, for example. You see it here. You put the amount you want to put, you will see it here. Then you click on what? Confirm. Ask you for the secret code, which is your Google Authenticator. Secret code is Google Authenticator. You see, I have 77 euro here. I've transferred 30 euro from the money. It will get into the card. What do you see now? 107. So from this moment, my physical card now has value of 107 euro. I can go and do shopping, pay for my whatever I want to pay for. This is the easiest part of it. You can put this card to your ATM and pay. You can travel, do anything you want to do. This is the fastest one. Now let's go back to our crypto. Confirm. Can you see that? 110 euro what? 110 USDT. Oh, sorry. Oh. Where did that appear then? Sorry. Where you come from? This card is an ATM, it's a debit card. You can use it in any ATM around the world. Mr. Evans, you can use it everywhere. Yes, Justice, you can transfer to anywhere, any account anywhere around the world. Mr. Godwin, I cite you. How are you doing, sir? All right, so let's try to conclude this aspect. So you can see that it's now they've sent 100 USDT. So I think that account, that wallet is my Binance. Let me see. And I think it's my Binance wallet. Are we learning anything so far? Oh, yes, it's my Binance. Let me share so you can see. Now you can see that it's actually my Binance. Can you see that? Just now. So just now, today is 16th. Can you see that? 9.5, you can see that. So that money left my what? It has left my PSU, my Ultima members account, and it has landed on my Binance. Okay. So if you want to load your card, I think I've shown you that already, right? Okay, I was trying to do that. Yes, I've done it. So you click what? I'm now on the Ultima dashboard. You click on the card, you click on load, you put the amount like I've done already. You can see the transaction I did just now, 30 euros. You can see that. Okay. So I think we've touched on everything. Now the moment, yeah, I think that's about all. Let me take some few questions before we talk about the marketing. How do we now make some dangerous money? I think we've talked about that already. So any question? Please allow me to take water, please. 1 minute. Just type your question. Yes, question. If you have a question, you can lift up your hands. Let me just take some, because one or two or three questions before we move on. Sharp. People asking for recordings. This is being recorded, but the truth is that you will not watch it. You will not. You and I know that you will not watch. It's being recorded, but most of us know that we will not. 95% will not watch it. By the time you watch for 5 minutes now, you just abandon it. I'm sorry. It's my experience for the past many years of doing business online. People are too lazy to feed their mind. You see, after this Zoom meeting, ask my wife, if you ask my wife, I will sit down, be watching my own Zoom meeting again. I don't play with it. Sometimes I go to YouTube, I see Mr. Roland post some video on his Zoom, on his YouTube. I will sit down to watch it. Don't they know enough? You think you too know? You can't know enough. I will sit down, we watching, I will get insights. Power of 12 that we are talking today. It was presentation that I requested, what's her name? Kike to take when she just mentioned it in passing. I didn't. So when I was watching it in the midnight, I had to rewatch it again for it where I say, this power 12. I know I've done 10. Before they break, I don't call somebody, oh yeah, turn that into slide. Now. This I want to do like this. The next day it's already part of our business, our presentation. Because if I have not listened to it, I won't know the step to it. I won't understand that small idea and I become big now. One partner is not my team member, is in terrorist team in London. He called me, said, when Alex was teaching yesterday, he said all he could remember is power of 12. He requested me to send him the slide for Obodo Yibo. So if you don't, even though you are in this call, it makes sense to listen again, to understand it better. Yes, anybody with question? Yes, Shehu. Mr. Shehu, please go ahead.
Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Afternoon, sir. Go ahead.
My first question is this. The new Ultima card, can one use it to pay for, because I run Facebook adverts, Google adverts, can one use it to pay for Facebook and Google adverts? And can one also use it to order for goods on e-commerce website like Alibaba, all those e-commerce websites?
That's right, yes.
Number two.
Wait, hold on. Let me share something again. It's not just the card. Sometimes it's not good to use that card online, that physical card. Okay. Just hold it. You can create a virtual card that it's a different number. You have different codes that you can use online. How do you do that? Please, guys, pay attention. You come to cards and you click what? Virtual cards. You can see I have virtual card here. I've already exhausted mine. Okay, I have 3 virtual cards. But if I'm not exhausted mine, sorry. You click on virtual card, you will see a button there, add. You see a button there, add virtual card. You click on it. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
You click on it and create. When you create it, you will now click the this is my virtual card. I have €92 in this virtual card. You will now go to digital card to give you the numbers. After you put your Google Authenticator here, it will now give you the numbers of the card, the expiry date, the CVV code, everything. It will give you the card details. You will not copy it out because you give it for like 10 seconds or 20 seconds to copy it. You copy it out. That's what you use it to do online shopping.
Okay.
So anytime you need money, you put money inside so that it not be your real card that you are using the details. Don't use that one. Create a virtual card that you use for online payments. Both of them works anyway.
Okay.
So this one is because after you finish paying, you can pull out the money out. You can unload it.
Okay, my second question is because there is a very large audience for this cars. I have a lot of friends that are into Facebook advert, or they are having issue with all this CBN policy, limit of making payments online. So I want to ask a question. What's the procedure, number one, for old member? I already have the PSC card already. What's the process of getting that new Ultima card for old member? And second question, for new member, what's the process of getting, because one can market it for people a lot. What's the process of getting the card as a new member too?
All the card information, don't forget, if it's for old members, you can't get a card again. You can only convert your card on, let me go there. Please, guys, pay attention. Cannot be repeating question. No? If you're an old member, just come to PSC card. Under your platinum passport, you come to PSC card.
Okay.
Like now, you can see I still have cards that I've not used.
Okay.
You can see them. So I can activate to somebody. I can send to somebody. I click for another. It will give me a code for me. So when you choose for me, or anyway, they have stopped issuing. They are going to convert all this card to the new card.
Okay.
I think they're giving us step by step for those who are coming to Dubai. So, but you can definitely write support. You can write a message to support to show you the steps to convert. But for new people, for the new people that are coming, it's going to come as a product. We are still going to be selling the card as a product.
Okay.
Which is 110 euro. That is, I don't know that. I think they will add some other small money on top, but it's going to be 100 and something euro for the card. So it's going to come as a product. So you don't even need to worry yourself now. Once they launch it next month as a product, that's what you launch. That's what you sell to them. They'll pay you your commissions like you're buying a package.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand?
Okay. I understand.
So you don't even need to worry yourself to say, okay, they are going to buy it. So that's why I'm saying it's going to be crazy. They are going to buy the card under your link, and you are going to get commission. When they also refer people, you also get commission 7%. As you are going to enter 15 levels deep.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much for that. Thank you.
Okay, Francisca, let me take that one. I'll take two more questions, then I will proceed to the marketing. Okay. Francisca.
Okay, good afternoon, sir.
Afternoon.
Yes, so just for some clarity, because I hope I didn't miss anything. Once the voucher is purchased, for instance, the 1,200 voucher is purchased, the stores that are listed are stores that are not in Nigeria. So how do we use it? How does it apply to us here in Nigeria? I'm just curious. Okay. Or it's just for external use?
Good question. Now, the vouchers, that is just particular for that particular one I shared. Let me open that place again. Now, there are different vouchers. There are vouchers where you get cash. Are you following me? This one is voucher you are getting. But there are other vouchers where they pay you cash, like the one I'm doing, I'm getting cash. Do you understand? Hello? Someone that is talking to me. Oh, I hope she understands. Now, there are a lot of vouchers. Look at this one, for example. Ultima members. 1,000, that's the one I did. Cashback. This one is no voucher I'm getting. Okay, this one is the voucher. The one that have 20%. Anyone with 20% is with the voucher. You are going to get vouchers for certain payments. But the one, there's the one we do for, let me see, whether it's still loaded. But I'm going to explain your concern. I understand what you're saying. Okay, the ones that are advertised here are all the discounted vouchers. All the discounted ones are vouchers. The one I did, for example, is what? It's not voucher, is cash. Now, but talking about vouchers, all these vouchers, you can redeem them one way or the other. Like this one now, you can do them online. You can redeem most of them online. Now, a couple of days ago, last week, the company wrote me to request for local companies that accept gift cards that we can do gift card from. And I'm glad that we've given them one, and one major one. And also they're going to look at it. If it works, we can use it for ShopRite. We can use it for slots. You can use it for, at least that will be a first start before we begin to spread. Okay. So we are hoping that one we can use it for slots. You can buy electronics, buy anything. You can use it on ShopRite. You can use it for Just Right. You can use it for Spa. You can use it for many of these big Ebano. You can use it on Ebano for those of us who know those shops. So you can order things online, even though you're not even in Nigeria. In Africa, you can use it to order, and you can what? Get it shipped to you. You will probably pay for shipping, I guess. So this is just going to be fantastic, and we are going to have vouchers for as little as €100. So you don't need to have big money to do voucher. And the good thing is that you're going to get commissions on top of the vouchers, which I'm going to explain now. Okay? I believe that is clear. Mr. Roland, please go ahead.
All right, I just wanted to give a clarification about for all members with the old card. I think I've got the answer for it.
Okay,
all members can get the new card also.
Yes.
Yes, the old members can still apply for the new card, but after the Benin Convention, which means that they'll give them the code after the Benin Convention.
All right.
So if you're an old member and you need a new card, after the convention, apply for it. For those of you that are going to Benin, the last day was yesterday. So if you can still apply, if you need a new card, you can apply, but you need to pay for the fees after the convention. Then I think for the online shopping also, we also send a Jumia. I think Jumia is also very big at Amazon. Jumia platform is also very big in Nigeria and Africa. Things that that one is also included. They're adding that one to they're discussing with them.
All right, thank you so much. So you've heard, Mr. Roland, they're going to be a voucher code sent to us, just the same way we use the voucher code for upgrade. When you come to your site, like when you come to the dashboard like this, you can see the dashboard. You click on upgrade. On your Ultima members, you click on upgrade to get that card. When you upgrade, you put the voucher code here. That code they're going to send to you. All those who have card, who are qualified to have card, that code you can use to what? Confirm. Then you pay for shipping. I think the shipping is about $10 or thereabouts. Then you pay that shipping and the card will be sent to you. So just stay tight. All those will happen very soon. Thank you, Mr. Roland. Now, let me proceed before I get too exhausted. We have stayed for almost how many hours? I don't know. All right. All those who have questions, let's hold them because I see the number is dropping. People who are afraid of data, they are running away. Let's explain how to make the big money. Let's not focus on the minor and now forget the big money. How do we now take advantage? What did Alex talk about yesterday concerning our compensation plan? How do we aim? What will cause the big money to come? Okay, let me share from here. Okay, so what Alex explained to us yesterday, we are going to be aiming from two sides. Now, we are going to buy, the way we are buying farms, we're going to be buying licenses. Okay, so we are going to buy what? Licenses. Oh, come on. Sorry, I think my other system just behaving like a clown now. Okay. Now we're going to be buying licenses the way we are buying pack farms right now. This is licenses that enables us to use, which is member licenses. You know, when I told you guys the last time that I don't know, I've stopped for over 2 months now. I've stopped selling farms and I'm selling licenses and membership. Membership. Now, the membership you will choose determine what's the value of cashback you can engage in. So far, we know that if you buy the membership of 110 euro, for example, if this is the membership that you focus on, if you buy this one, you can now have cashback. You can purchase cashback up to 5,500 euro. Okay. I hope you can hear me. Okay. Now, membership. If you buy the license of 110 euro, your membership can allow you to do cashback of up to 5,500 euro. So what does that mean? You have to get a license to be able to use the cashback. After purchasing the license, you now go, you now have like Ultima Farm now. You're going to buy it. There's going to be a way to buy it. The minting license, it's not minting license now. This is membership license, so to speak. Now, let's now see where the money is. We have been talking about focus on what? Power of 12. Before I talk about the power of 12, let's now talk about the cashback. How do you make money on the cashback? The cashback bonus is paid as leadership bonus. It's paid as what? Leadership bonus. Now, when you have a downline who buys a cashback, what do you get? You get 5% commission. This is direct bonus. So imagine if downline, after signing up for 110 euro, you will get your 20% first. I'm going to talk about that one. It's crazy money we are talking about here. Then as soon as he buys what? Cashback up to 5, it can be any amount, but it cannot be more than 5,500 euro. Let's assume it depends to buy full 5,500 euro. That means you have in what? 5% of that is what? Mathematicians. Who is with me? €275. 275 euro. Are these guys still with me? Are they hearing me? Okay, thank you, Kike. Thank you, all of you. Now, you earn 275 euro. That is direct. You will get it in your dashboard. Now, the other ones will come as leadership bonus. For leadership bonus, from your level 2, leadership bonus from your level 2, you're going to get what? 3%. Level 3, you're getting what? 3%. Level 4, level 4, you're getting 2%. Level 5, you're getting what? 2%. Now, what is 3% of 5,500 euro? That's 165 euro, if I'm correct. Now, let's talk about our power of 12 while we are talking about that. Remember, our power of 12. Kike, stay with me. Power of 12, what is level 2? How many people on level 2 cannot be do it at the same time? Where are you?
I'm with you, sir.
I
already typed it.
144, good. So 165 euro times 144. Hey, times 144. So level 2, if you are engaging power of 12, you would have made what?
That's 23,760.
Let me write power of 12 there. People don't understand.
23,760.
23,760 euros. Now, level 3 is still 3%, Abi? That is 165.
Yes, sir.
Multiply by, what is level 3? How many people on level 3?
1,728.
Oh, yeah, do the math. 1,728. 1,728 people. Yes, 144.
Times 165.
Agbaza.
That's 285,120.
Level down waiting. Level 2, level 3.
That's for level 3. Level 4, you earn 110
hold on,
euros.
slow down. So people don't get a heart attack for this call. Now, how many people on level 4?
20,736.
Please multiply. This is okay. This is 2% now.
You are earning 2%, which is 110 euros.
110 euro, okay.
So you're making 2,280,960.
My God. 2,280,000.
960.
960 euro at level 3. I'll be level 4. Is that level 4?
That's level 4. Yes.
This is leadership bonus. So not there's no story. Oh, this is your money. Oh. My God. Justice, you are calculating too. Please give me number 5, Madam King.
You have 248,832 persons.
248,000. 8 what?
832. 832 persons.
My father. How much would that one be now?
27,371,520.
371,520 euros. My father. Don't forget, you're still going to get leadership bonus for the license they are buying. The 110 they are buying, you're still collecting license there. I mean, you're still collecting what? Leadership bonus.
Commission.
We cannot even calculate to level 7 now. My father. You see, there's no company on this planet. If you tell me, I will join that company. I go where go pay like this. Anybody know that company? Tell me. Hey, 27 million. That means total now is over 30 million for leadership bonus. And by the time you are on your what level now? On that 4th level, you already, I think by 3rd level, you're already diamond, Abi. If somebody is not, if somebody starts from scratch.
At your 4th level, you're already diamond.
At your 4th level, you're already diamond. Not with the leader bonus or this one, I mean, or the previous one.
Yeah. For the previous calculation, right?
Yes. On your 4th level, you're diamond, right?
Yes. At your third level, you are emerald.
Third level emerald, add little from your
At fourth level, you're already purple diamond.
That is at the beginning of the fourth level, that's where you hit your diamond.
Then
So you're not going to have problem in collect because you have to become diamond before you can collect your what? Your, how do you call it?
Leadership.
Leadership bonus. Leadership bonus. It will be piling up for you. It's your money. It's piling up. We have a once in a lifetime chance to cross. This is just the leadership bonus now. Coming from level 1 to level 5. The company pays to level 15. You may not need to work any other day in your entire life. Somebody say it's not, also it's not possible. The moment human being knows that this thing is working, you see the way when price of Ultima was, PSU last year was going up, you didn't need to do marketing again. It was marketing itself. The moment people can see that it's working, what we are talking about is working, the heavy cashback is working, marketing will cease. The question will now be, how many people have you put in your team before that time with that momentum will take place? How far have you built your structure? Because the momentum will come like a wave. If you waste time, you need to have critical market share in your team. Position properly. So that when the market wave comes, because it will come. Nobody believed the growth of last year, but it happened. So you need to have proper market share. You need to balance your leg well, waiting for the wave. It's like somebody waiting for seashells. In those days, when my dad took us in the 80s to come to Babish, we will come and waiting for the wave to hit the shore, and we will not collect seashells to go and do artwork. You need to balance your leg well. So when the water is going back, it does not flush with you. So you need to have your teams settle deep. And it's not until the launch you will start. It is now. You see that the kind of money people will be making, they won't have your time. You'll be funny there, they won't call you. They won't pick your call because they are busy. It's not younger. Somebody cannot be worth billions of naira, be talking about story. We'll be doing many things. Okay, if you enter your fourth level, Shike, a private jet your problem?
No, sir.
Don't you see? Is it not clear now that private jet will have private jet will be like toy?
It's very clear, sir.
Now, let's now look at the power of 12 side of it, which many of us are not taking so serious. We're thinking, I want to wait first. Let me wait. You are wasting when you are waiting. You take action now. Now, yes. You see the power of 12? Your 12 you are setting up. First level, 240 euro. Second level, 1,808 euro. Now, don't forget, this is one-time transaction. Kika, are you following? This is just one time.
Yeah, yes.
It's one-time transaction. We are not talking about the second time they will now buy. Well, if you have developed your team, by the second time they are trying to buy the same cash back, or they will not, it's only ones they will buy now. They want to buy another one. They are making money now. The moment they buy another one, you have made 27 million euro. Hey! Anytime they try to buy another cash back, you must build your team big and wide, long. Make sure it's wide. Is it horizontal now? Or vertical? Make sure it's horizontally.
Horizontal.
Make sure it's wide, horizontally wide like this. In short, I'm just doing direct now. Many of you are signing up and putting it in your grandmother's leg that is under your leg. So I see you looking for a grand uncle, you confuse your leg. Because when they start walking, that leg start to walk. You will now become disadvantaged. You want to rank now, you'll be struggling. If you can, one leg now can go and bring so many people, and that causes you problem. Maybe your two fastest leg now, you put it under under your grandmother leg, which is now your one leg. It's not counting as one leg for you. But if they are under you directly, it's counting as two legs. Maybe that two legs, it happened to me. When they changed plan, it happened to me. All my legs, big legs, was in my mother's leg. When they not changed plan in 2019, it became a challenge for me to rank. I had to start building from the scratch the other legs. So I learned the hard way, and this time I have endless leg now. You don't wait for three leg. Power of 12 will solve the problem of three leg. So we are ahead of the company in terms of position, in terms of legs. Anybody taking this leg seriously who have problem with three leg? Because you have your 12 legs focused and working about. By the time you are already on your 5th level, you have crossed 800 million in income. Whereas your leadership bonus don't bust. God give us strength and grace.
Amen.
This is incredible. We have a lifetime chance to change our lives forever. We have a lifetime chance to change our life forever. Unless I give us an incredible product. But this is now for those who are hardworking. It is not a lazy man business where you just cajole someone to come out. Please don't turn this to an investment program. So these are the numbers. Everything that is showing us is millions of dollars, of euros. So nothing stopped anybody on this call to be a millionaire by December in dollars. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. All you need is 12 proper human beings. And the time is now. Now. Don't wait for that. And when they buy Lights Farm, don't need to feel anything. They are members. Go and get your 12. That's how I've used to recruit a lot of people right now. Go and get your 12. Don't wait. Go and get your 12. And it's working. If you work it, it will be working. So that by the time you launch the package, it is easy for you. Okay? All right. I think I've exhausted today. There's nothing more to add. Let me see what those on the call. Please go and watch the video. If you have more questions, watch it again and again and consult your upline for any question or your corner line, any of the line. Powerful question on Saturday night. Where is Honorable? Okay, Honorable, you need to say something before we finalize today. I see that you have some crowd of witnesses. I can't hear you. Unmute yourself. Honorable, I'm not hearing you. Unmute yourself. Can't you see?
Okay.
I see that you have some crowd of witnesses around you there.
Sir, it is not my fault because I have to activate the power of 12.
Very important. Well done, guys. Well done, guys. I see that you guys have been there. Well done. Well done. Well done. Awesome.
All right, sir. So basically, I was so much excited yesterday when we get connected with Alex Rehan, and when he was breaking down some things, I wrote on that group that the calculator on my brain got disconnected because of the calculation. Now, one thing again that was fully established was that I remember I asked you a question in one of our Zoom meetings concerning the compensation plan. And it further confirmed that the compensation plan remains.
That's right. That's right.
And to a large extent, some other things put together make that compensation plan seriously explosive. Therefore, what we need to do as individual, as team right now, is to begin to put ourselves together, begin to strategize, and see how we can really navigate this new terrain, because it's a new terrain. And so that at the end of the day, every one of us as individual, as team, we can really maximize the potential of this new opportunity. There's no guessing the fact that this is the business of the hour, this is the business of the era, and the fact that it's going to revolutionize the entire economy of individual and the entire team. So all we need to do is to put ourselves together. Let's let go of the past so that we can really maximize the future that we are going into that is already here. So let me use the opportunity and thank you, Dr. Favor, for really coming to further expand on what Alex told us yesterday. And let me use the opportunity to also appreciate Mr. Roland. I was so excited when I saw him connected. And the vibration in his vein, I was feeling it. The pepper in his mouth was touching me here. And so on. So I want to thank you, sir, for actually adding your voice to the reality on ground. And I can see one of our coach there, Lady Kike. Thank you very much. You have really fire and refire the entire Nigeria team every Saturday.
Thank you, sir.
For those who are not always there, I know they used to miss a lot. I have to thank you really good. And every leader in the court today, I want to thank you for the support we are giving to our leader, Dr. Favor. And above all, our little effort to the entire community, talking about planting world. I know in a matter of time, the harvest will be according to Dr. Favor. Thank you very much, sir. I am so grateful.
Thank you. God bless you. Mr. Roland, they can feel the vibration in your vein. Where is Mr. Roland?
I can also feel the vibration from his voice.
Fire is burning everywhere, guys.
Yes.
You see, Mr. Roland, you see the kind of thing that will happen with the calculation of leader bonus just coming from feeling this now the cashback side. As little as 3%, 15% is so dangerous.
You know, I want to appreciate Leader Kike for this presentation of the power of 12, which she is like, it came to her like a vision that was just a preparation of what was going to start now. Maybe she never knew. God has already deposited the power of 12 to her, that this is the new game plan. People took that for granted, but today we can actually see how big that compensation plan was when she was creating it. And if you stick to that, Kike has taken this time to give you figures and facts for you to grow your financial situation, and you think that you are going to sleep, go to church, knee on the ground, and speak even in tongues, speak in parables, speak it even all the language, chew it. You need to add efforts for that money to come into your pocket.
That's right.
I want to say that the encouragement from Dr. Favor today and this compensation plan, chew and given to us. Guys, see, whether we like it or not, as from the 1st of June, I give you the ending of June, you will understand the system. We shut down any network marketing company that's ever existing.
I totally agree.
You may think that we are always speaking noise, that don't know. I say, wait for it, it's coming, right? You know, like I said, the company has had its challenges in the past, but it has been refined. It's like you digging oil and you discover that there is water coming. You have to refine it. I can also say that that's what is happening with our system. We are refining our members. Those that were not originally meant for this platform, let them go. We can't force them to stay here. We can just say, all right, safe journey. But like I said, people are paying their tickets now because the boat is going to be full very soon and it's going to be on its way. The people are paying their tickets now, and the ticket people are paying now is not coming back to us. I bought a farm in 2014, and up to now, what should I be doing? All the explanation has been given. Every Zoom meetings, all the answers are there for you to research on. The question now is, which seat am I taking? Are you in the VIP seats? Are you sitting on the tire? You know, when you are sitting on the tire in a bus, you should be careful when they are climbing on top of a gallop, because you are going to be feeling a lot of, so you have to pay a ticket early, which means Zoom meetings now, they are very expensive, free for you to attend.
In short, we're going to charge people now from next month.
People don't understand. You know, when you give people things for free, they don't value it. They don't. That is why it's
now. Before we now take it, Kike so busy, say, come and do training.
There is no way on planet, there's no way on planet Earth that you are paying your house rent and the company is giving you back money. You program food and you give your wife money to go and buy food, and you know very well that this money I'm giving to my wife to buy food, I'm going to receive back this money. I'm buying a car, and I know that my car is coming back. The money is coming back into my pocket. Then you want to tell me, you want to carry back of, I'm fighting those who carry back of products. I'm not saying you should not consume products for your head, but guys, you want to break your back when you can sell this thing at the comfort of your home using your smartphone. How? Are you cursed from network marketing? If it's a curse, please pray. Village people are fighting some of you. These last days are crucial for your understanding. These last days are days you need to understand this company if you have never understood it before. It is the last day. Ask all the questions. Ask it now. Me, I will say it in this Zoom. Don't come in my inbox and begin to ask me about things that we have already discussed, like that, shouting here, and begin to ask me things that I will know that you are not in the box. Maybe you pay a ticket and somebody took it. Maybe took your space.
Oh my God.
All the time, leaders have
guys,
given
your ticket to me.
Let me tell you why I'm saying so. Even kicking the power of 12, and you Dr. Favor, people have been singing the power of 12. People are not doing the power of 12. People have not even seen the power of 12. That 1 billion that you are saying, I was looking at the 1 billion. That is just the money for me alone to buy my jets. When we were saying that, how are we going to share this 1 billion? I said, how are we going to be sharing something? Somebody is fighting to have to buy a jet. That money is small. Because the cashback program, Africa is, I've not seen it. We have not seen it. You see, Dr. Favor, was it tell you? You are saying this, people don't understand what is it because they have never bought even like you bought. I've bought it. They have not tested. They don't know. So they are still feeling that maybe this coin that has to grow and drop in value. They are still in the old area. They are not yet, they have not yet, in short, their brain is still behind there. They need to move. Understand what is coming.
That is very true.
The cashback program, guys, let me tell us, please. I want to beg with you all that, guys, see, I beg. Use these last days. Understand all the presentations that are coming up. Prepare yourself. All the other coins don't have any problem because we are swapping them, which means that the problem has been taken care of. Now we have had all this problem, but as from the 27th, we are moving to another era. Don't be coming back and be asking questions. People are moving, be moving alongside. So use these days, fit yourself in and move with us. Let us not be asking questions. Which part of Africa am I going to be traveling to and stay there for a month? That is how you should be thinking. Or even if you are in your own country, where are you going to go uncomfortable? Just go. Just pack your bags. Take car and go for at least 1, 2, or nobody seeing you. That is the thing you need to be asking now. Because I tell you, the way the thing will spread, even your family members, some people will register them before you get to them, they are gone. People don't understand that. But I tell you, when people understand something, everybody wants to make money. You start fighting uplines now. Hey, this person came and register. You will start fighting with people. Now is the time to do all the preparations. I'm telling you, even your own sister that you are still with right now, maybe in this Zoom, you have not prospected her. Somebody will register the person for you. And you will now start fighting others. There is no time to wait. These last days, I've been quiet. I've not done any Zoom meeting because I've been drawing a map. I was discussing with the Adokas. That's says you people were here. I'm saying in Dubai, even this Arab, we are going to speak the Arab. I will speak it. We will speak any language. As far as you need to register, I will understand the language. I will speak any language. Even in Chinese, I'm going to speak. Even in India, I will make sure I understand. You will understand what I want to tell you because you must belong. Because the money that is in this thing, if I don't see myself by the end of this year, if I don't quickly raise my money, I don't know what can happen. I don't know if they may start reducing something. Maybe something might be coming up. I don't want, even if something does not come, let me position myself. Let me just position myself. Next year, I want to relax and be enjoying with my family. So, guys, I want to thank I want to thank leaders today. Has been one of the best Zoom meetings ever we have in Africa for a very long time. And it has been something that if we keep having this type of Zoom meetings like this, I believe that we're going to, it has been a very long and educative Zoom meeting that I've been here. I've been asking everybody who have been coming to see me here today. I don't know, today is not the time for us to discuss today. Maybe come tomorrow because today there is something crucial. We all have to be here. So it has really been a big pleasure having all this number here today. Is so good. Though the number has dropped, but it's still very encouraging because if 130 people can go out there and spread the same information, the same vibe, I believe me, by the end of this month, the numbers are going to be crazy. So we want to talk about the leaders of this Zoom call. And I say, guys, together we are going to succeed. Nobody is going to be left behind. That's why we are all here. So we can all but thank you very much, Dr. Favor.
Thank you so much, Mr. Roland, and every other person who have been part of this show today. Kike, thank you. Honorable Mafidon, all the leaders who have been part of the show. I really appreciate you. Today I've been phenomenal. And please, let's take time. I've recorded it. I'm going to upload it on my YouTube channel because I know it's going to be big, so I couldn't put it in the cloud. So I'm going to take time to load it to the YouTube channel and share the link later. Take your time to go through and watch it over and over again. And I'm sure your life will never be the same. This is your season. You know, remember a couple of weeks ago or days ago, just before they launched this cashback issue, this new plan, I told you that Sunday that 7 years from now, with the way, position yourself, that the way this company is going to trend 7 years, within the next 7 years, what we are starting now is the momentum for 7 years. The kind of wealth that will be transferred in the next 7 years, it has not happened in the history of network marketing. Ordinary people will become so fighting. Please, maybe I will look for that video and post it so you can watch that video again. All right? Yes, Shidima, you remember. So please position yourself now. The wave is about, like you heard Roland said, the boss, they are ordering tickets now, not going to complain. No, they don't go finish now. You say your tickets. It's not, you have to collect your ticket. People don't get your time. Again, this time we'll get time. Now go and watch the videos and ask questions now that people still have time so that we can take the world by storm. It's time for Africa. It's Africa's time. This is our season, our era. Let's revolutionize our world. Imagine what you will do in your own community if you are worth $1 million and above. What your impact in your community, in your area. There's no way you will not employ 10, 20 workers, even though they are building your house. That is workers. They're going to be paying them. Whatever they are doing. And don't forget, that's one-time transaction, though. But each time they do that transaction on that $1 million, ooh, it's going to be crazy. So, guys, let's start from here. Let's start running. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being part of the show today. Let's make it a date again. Tomorrow, we'll see about, today is no presentation. Tomorrow, we'll resume our presentation. Make sure you are part of the show. God bless you. Bye-bye for now.
Amen. Thank you, sir. Bye.
I'm about to cop me a Rari, then a Bugatti. My car dealers in Dubai, don't worry. It's not it. On the PSU deal, I can afford it. I don't have to worry.